Hi, hello, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like every YouTuber in 2012 used that, but I'm still using it, but there you go. So today's video is going to be about car insurance, more specifically my car insurance. So I'd already pre-filmed this video about a few months ago, let's just say that, and then coronavirus happened, lockdown happened, a lot happened, and yeah, when I eventually got through to looking through my footage of what I had, what I hadn't, I didn't have everything that I needed. So what I thought I'd do, in typical me style, is refilm the whole thing, because why not? Let me just do a little bit of a backstory. So my first car was a Ford Fiesta Z-Tech 1.2. Oh my god, I had to think about that then. I was 18 or 19? I think I was 18. Yeah, I was 18 when I first got that car. So obviously it was low engine size, not very fast car, but it done me for my first year of driving. So when I originally insured that car, I can't for the life of me think who I insured it with. I'd already decided before I insured it that I didn't want a black box. The whole point of me getting a car was to not have any restrictions in place, not for someone to decide when I leave the house and when I don't, and what speeds I do, but stick to the speed limits. So I was like, right, I'm not getting a black box. So I got punished for that in the way of money. So I actually looked it up the other day, and my old insurance for my car, for my first 1.2 car with no black box, was £2,300 across the year that I paid it, because I paid it monthly as well. So I ended up paying more, obviously interest, but yeah, £2,300. Which is a lot of money. So at the end of my first year, I was like, right, I'm a little bit older now, I've got my first year's no claims, I'm gonna get my Fiesta ST. Once I got my Fiesta ST, I ended up insuring it the day after I bought it, I think. No, it was 7 days after I bought it, because Ford Insure gave me 1 week's free insurance. So I ended up having that little bit of a gap, which is nice to obviously when you insure your car, because if you insure your car the same day or the next day, they're gonna charge you a mint for it because there's demand. So I ended up having a week's gap. So I done it the day I got the car to make sure that I got the best price that I could in that time frame. Now I looked on comparison sites, bad idea for a 19-year-old with a sports car or hot hatch, whatever we want to call it. So I ended up calling Adrian Flux, because everyone was like, Adrian Flux is great for young people with nice cars, fast cars, whatever. So I called them up, and the guy on the phone, I've got itchy nose. And the guy on the phone basically laughed when he gave me the quote, because the prices get better, people. Ladies and gentlemen, the price for me as a 19-year-old with 1 year's no claim bonus on my Fiesta ST from Adrian Flux was £9,000. They wanted to charge me the price of my car to insure my car. So obviously that was a thank you very much, have a great day, bye. Someone else also recommended Admiral, so I ended up getting insured with Admiral. So for the first year of owning my Fiesta ST, I paid £1,700. Now, I thought, considering how much I paid the year before for a not great car, it was an okay price. So I was happy with it. I paid it outright, so I didn't pay any like overpayment of interest either, and I was happy. So little old me, not worried about insurance for a whole year. And then it comes round to the time of my renewal, and I was like, I don't have enough money saved up for it. We was due to go to New York, thanks corona, so obviously we didn't end up going. So I got my renewal through for Admiral. I was now on 2 years no claims bonus, 20 years old, no crashes, no claims, nothing, happy days, same car, owned the car for a year now. First year, may I repeat, was £1,700. And my renewal was £2,138, which makes 0 sense considering I would be sticking with the same insurance company. I haven't crashed, I have more years no claims bonus, and yeah, my renewal was more money. Now, during this time that I was with Admiral, I got my Scorpion exhaust installed, and I declared that to them, because you should always declare your mods, because if you crashed, you're screwed. I declared that to them. It cost me like £19.50 admin fee at the time, and they was like, if you have an accident, we'll cover the car but not the exhaust. So I was like, that's fine, as long as I'm obviously properly insured. Yeah, so it was an extra £450, give or take, from what I'd paid the first year. Little old me ran over to Instagram and was like, I need help. Like, I hadn't really had a great deal of experience with insurance, and I was like, I don't want to be paying more money than what I paid last year for the same thing. Obviously, I wanted something that was modification friendly. I wanted something that was good and wasn't going to charge me through the roof. This is when I made the previous video. So long story short, I called around about 6 insurance companies to get quotes, and that was also including Admiral as well, because when I asked on Instagram, people was like, if you call your insurance company, they're potentially going to put it down, in which my case they did. So Admiral, when I called them, explained the situation, they did another quote for me. It ended up at £1,685, which just from a phone call reduced the price by maths, nearly £600, £500 to £600, give or take, without me working it out. I haven't been to school in like forever. So yeah, just by calling them up, massive chunk of insurance saved. However, it was still only £15 less than I paid last year. And it might just be me, but if you're sticking with the same insurance company, you've got another year's no claims bonus, you're also a little bit older, you haven't claimed, I think it should be more than £15 saved for sticking with them for a second year. But apparently Admiral thought that wasn't the case. I decided, as I say, to ring around another 5 insurance companies. So first of all, I called Adrian Flux. Now Adrian Flux, I wasn't holding high hopes because, let's be real, £9,000 last year. So I called them up, went through the quote details, and he was like, I need to go check with someone else, or someone else across the office, or whatever it was, blah blah blah, give me a few minutes. Came back and was like, he's not in right now, I'm gonna have to get back to you. He called back, I think it was the next day, and was like, I got you the quote, it's £1,995. Now that is nowhere near the £9,000 that they quoted me last year. However, it was still higher than I paid the year before. So Adrian Flux straight away was a no-no. Then I called AXA, spent about 20 minutes on the phone, gave them all my details, done the quote, blah blah blah, and I was like, no, it's declined. I was like, well, why is it declined? And I was like, pretty sure we don't insure Fiesta STs. If you would have told me that at the start, I would have done a quote with you. So that phone call went down really well. Sky Insurance I ended up calling because someone also recommended Sky Insurance. Went through the quote. Actually, no, I don't think I did go through the quote with those. So I've got written down here that Sky Insurance wouldn't insure me until the 13th. And I think that the 13th was 1 year from me passing my test, because obviously I was doing it just before my 1 year. So they wouldn't insure me because of that. So I was like, great. So another insurance company was a no-go. At the time as well, I can't remember if I've mentioned, I was 20. And I know a lot of insurance places start insuring you for these type of cars past 21, which I am now. So I then also called Sterling. Again, people recommended them. Went through the quote and he was like, it's £4,900. Thank you for your time, have a great day, see you later. So, and now we come round to the best of the bunch, for me personally anyway. I called the godsends, angels themselves, Brent Acre. So I called them, they was lovely, like the guy on the phone, absolute angel, like felt like I was talking to my friend rather than trying to be sold some insurance or whatever. So yeah, I called him, gave him all my details, he produced me a quote, and he came back with, ladies and gentlemen, the best quote from the pile, £1,450. If you consider in my first year, I paid £2,300. Last year I paid £1,700, and this year I'd be paying £1,450. You could see my money was going down for my insurance, which I was happy with. I was prepared to pay anywhere from £1,500 to like £1,700, so £1,450 spot on. And obviously with Brent Acre, because they are a modified insurance company, I was able to insure my exhaust, my alloys, other little bits that I'd done to my car, and the best part about it as well, all visual modifications are declared and covered for free. So if I ever had any other like modifications done to the car, like a wrap for example, then they would insure that for free, like anything visual, like happy days. So I was like, great. A couple of details as well, so it's £1,450. that was free key cover, legal assistance cover, £500 excess, and 90-day comprehensive cover in Europe, which is a nice little touch to add on to that. The only thing that Brent Acre asked for was some kind of security added to the car, which is more than fair because everybody knows Fiesta STs can be stolen just like that. It's insane how quickly these people can steal Fiesta STs, especially the ST3s, because obviously they've got the keyless entry. However, mine doesn't have that, but it does have the keyless start. So that was more than fair, I thought personally, for them to ask for me to do that, which I was more than happy to oblige. Long story short, I got my insurance with Brent Acre for £1,450. I personally cannot recommend them enough. Like, the guy on the phone was spot on. Obviously the customer experience, the customer service, couldn't fault it at all. And the best part about it, again for me personally, they gave me the cheapest price on the market. And it's a modification specialist company, and they let me insure my modifications visually for free. So what I also did as well for you guys, I got in contact with Brent Acre, and they have hooked you guys up with a discount, because let's be real, everyone loves a discount, especially for insurance. If you mention my name when you call up for a quote, you'll get 10% off your premium. So yeah, overall, thoroughly impressed with Brent Acre. The main points I wanted to get across in this video was, one, please make sure you declare all of your modifications on your insurance. If you don't and you crash, your car won't be insured. And let's be real, everyone in the car scene, everyone who's potentially watching this, their car is their pride and joy. As I've said, and as you can see in a lot of these quotes, Fiesta STs especially, as well as multiple other different modified cars, can be a pain to insure with insurance companies, because all of these insurance companies know that they're easy to steal. So a lot of insurance companies won't insure them, or will make them high priced to cover themselves for that, which is fair to a certain extent, but £9,000 from Adrian Flux for my first year of driving. Do with that information what you will. So that's why I'm glad I ended up going with Brent Acre, because all of my modifications will be declared, and I know that they're happy with that because they are a modified specialist company. Customer service, second to none. I know a lot of people who have insured their modified cars, or any cars in general, and if anything does go wrong, which obviously fingers crossed it doesn't, but anything does go wrong, they contact their insurance company and they are a nightmare to deal with. So I know in my heart that I will be looked after at Brent Acre, and if anything does go wrong, which again, fingers crossed it doesn't, then they'll be more than happy to help me. Obviously I can't tell you what to do, but if you would like to, and you're going to make a call to an insurance company, consider Brent Acre, because like I say, spot on, and mention me as your referrer, and you'll get 10% off your premium. So it's definitely worth looking at your options, let's just say that. But yeah, the main point of this video, don't always go with your renewal price. Shop around, see what's out there, and save yourself some dollar. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I have some more videos coming up soon, and my wrap is now booked in for the end of this month, which I'm so excited. I can't even speak, I'm so excited about. Video is going to be done on that, a wrap reveal. Check out my Instagram if you haven't already, because that's where I put all of my updates for these things, which is Rebecca Cox with 2 A's. I'll also link Brent Acre's website in the description below, and their Instagram, and any other details you need to know. So thank you so much for watching. I will speak to you all soon, and have a great day. Bye.